Hello, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss the further values from the RTVSYSVAL command. So I'm taking this program in edit mode. Here, initially we have declared three variables, and for the type and for the length of these variables, you can refer the IBM official website for the RTVSYSVAL command, and there you will find what should be the type and what should be the length of these variables. Okay, so once these variable is declared, now it's time to use the command. So to use the command, you have to hit RTV sysval, then take F4. So once you take F4, you will be reached to this screen where you need to pass the sysval which you want to retrieve from this command. So to know about that, you can press F1, and from F1 you will find these all help window where all the values is listed down. So just go down. So today we are going to discuss about this one, which is QADLACTJ. So what it will give? It will give additional number of active job for which storage is allocated. So if you are interested in finding the additional number of active job for which the storage is allocated, then you can retrieve this field. Okay, here it is also mentioned changes made to the system value take effect immediately. Now if I do page down, the second variable value we are going to discuss is QADLSPLA. From their name itself you can identify, yes, it is related to spool file. So what it is returning? It is returning additional storage for extending spooling control block bytes. Okay, it will return the output in bytes. One more thing mentioned here, the operating system no longer use the system value. Okay, so changes made to the system value have no effect. Now we are not use system is not using this value, so if we change something, then it will not came into the effect. Now the third one value is QADLTOTJ, where it is mentioned additional total number of job for which storage is allocated. Changes made to the system value take effect immediately. So it will give the additional total number of job for which storage is allocated. So we got the information. Now what you need to do, just simply copy that value which you want to retrieve. Let's say I want to retrieve this value, so I will copy it, hit enter, and here in system value I will pass that value. Okay, now below to that we need to declare one variable in which we will store this output. So we have already declared the variable by referring the official IBM site for type and length. Now we can directly pass that variable, so I'm passing it. In the same way, I'm retrieving the other two values. So just do F4, select your value by taking F1. From here you can copy the value. So whatever the value you will copy here, it will be fetched. But make sure that you are passing the exact variable which can hold the output returned by that particular value. So we are passing it, and here third value is QADLTOTJ. So for that also we are going to taking the output into QADLTOTJ variable. Variable declaration, variable name could be anything, you can change it, but make sure that type and length should be the same as mentioned in the IBM official website. Okay, so we got the values. Now once these line got executed, we are able to print that. But here one thing need to be taken care of, that this variable, all these three variable are of type decimal. So to print the decimal value using the sndpjmsg command, you have to convert it to %char. So just press F4 and just simply write sndpjmsg, then press F4, and here you can pass the built-in function, and inside that you can pass the variable which you want to convert to character. So once it is converted, then it will be easily able to print. In the same manner, I printed the other two variables, and as they are also in a decimal type, so we have converted it to character. If the variable is character type, then we can directly pass it. Okay, so what we did in this particular code, we declare the variable, we retrieve the value, and then we print the values. So this is how it works. Now it's time to compile it and call it. So it is compiled successfully. Now I'm calling this. So here it is mentioned, the first output 30, second is 2048, which is related to the bytes. Now third one is 10. So this is how we can utilize these three value, or we can retrieve these three value with the help of RTVSYSVAL command. It might be possible that you are not going to use these values, but it is much better to know at least we have idea what value we are retrieving for from this command. That's why we are going through all the values, so that if there is any need, we can directly came and in CL program we can retrieve it. So I hope it is clear to all of you, and that's all for this session. In the upcoming session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.